no bonuses or penalties. Plan for organics, +2 organics production mining, intact biosphere. Increases hazard rating. Considered holy by most Luddic sects. And here's a different explanation for them. Well, different factions. The Luddic path does not like us. Entered hyperspace. Ships traveling on hyperspace use fuel in proportion to distance traveled. If they run out of fuel, drift towards the near star system and may become stranded there. You could also end up in a star. Two new intel. Alright, we're in. Initially a center of xenobiological study and tourism, exploitation followed, discovery, and millions of square kilometers were then raised, then covered by plantations tended by massive robotic harvesters. Exploitation followed discovery. But it is no paradise for humans, requiring biofilter masks and a decontamination process for surface visits. The riotous native jungle must be held back to this day by periodic opium burns from Jangala Station. Anyone here at the bar? The academic? Sure. Oh, did I didn't get that this time. Not to the concerned... Ooh. His table only examining his tripod. After brief introductions, we waste no time and get to the point. I've got 290 units of food that urgently need to be delivered to Galit in the Canon star system. Recently, pirate activity has been making that difficult, but you look like someone that could get the job done. You recall that Galit is under the Luddic Church control, and located in Galit star system 8 light years away. Your fleet holds can accommodate an additional 270 units of cargo. What other plan? Sorry. Talk to you. It's except after site delay. Yes, and you are? Ah, you've a report for me. Let's take a look. Galad is back on the map. That's excellent news. Says that you've had quite a hand in it too. That won't be forgotten. His thing is improved by 10 and hegemony by 5. What do I do now? I don't have anything specific for you right now, but you've got options. There's a bounty in this system right now due to unusually high pirate activity. We've got some experience dealing with pirates, so that could be a good way to earn some credits. And of course you could always visit dockside bars. Good opportunity there sometimes. You could try your hand at salvaging, load up on fuel, machinery and supplies, and head for the outer systems. It's a good idea to pick up a mission first so you're not running blind. Someone's usually offering good money to analyze this planet or that derelict, and where there's one, there's often more. Finally, you could take a commission with the hegemony. Due to Galate business, your standing is high enough that such a request would be accepted. You'll be expected to fight our enemies though, so it's quite a commitment. For you, I'll hold it off until you've got a more solid fleet behind you. Thanks. I'll think about it. Um... Stellar Shade. An ultra-light orbital shade array used to reflect and collect solar energy. Stellar shades are a common terraforming tool. The art of their use was brought to apogee by the Eridani Utopia Terraforming Corporation during the Golden Age of the domain's expansion phase. An abandoned orbital staging area for the Shanu terraforming project. Cast-off bulk carrier segments welded between a honeycomb of empty fuel tanks once formed concords of teeming with engineers and colonists. The hangars stand empty but for a few slumped hulks. Passive energy collectors and territory life support modules keep the station functioning in an orbit. Barely. No one would expect to find anything of use here. For goods or ships. You can actually just use it as free storage. In better times, the Sharu was a model terraforming prospect. A solar shade lowered the surface temperature, while ice launched from the moons of Barad left shining vapor trails that follows rain from the skies. Last case of collapse halted the ice, and suspected Luddic sabotage destroyed the shade. Investment dried up, and now only a few hardy life forms, excluding a handful of human settlers, cling to existence in the sheltering mountains between the vast dunes that are slowly retaking the foundations of cities never built. Fleet transmits identification codes via the transponder and are soon granted a docking clearance. Oh, there's a few people. Can't turn them in because you don't have any. You just call people and hang up. What do you do? She's steady, balanced approach, with tactics matching current situation. She's got level 3 combat endurance, 1 ordnance expertise, and 1 damage control. Just gotta comment on one of my videos. It's odd to me to it's odd for me to get one. What's your costs? She's tempting, but I've changed my mind. I'm nervous of buying anyone right now. Ooh. Wow. Extensive damage. Costs a sturdy and venerable hull, well-suited conditions in post-collapse sector, albeit possessing primitive accommodations, limited defensive mounting. Before it was outmatched by the brutal economic efficiency of the Atlas super freighter. The costless heavy freighter formed the core of the main frontier supply fleets. Thicker than necessary hull plating provides protection against cosmic hazards, both natural and human. Cargo fuel capacity, for example, is quite to maintain. 32,000. Most of these ships are bashed all to shit. Rocky Metallic World. Can't go down here. Nothing near. Okay, in we go. Oh yeah, the guy set up a thing to for the next 3 years for us to get a little bit of income. Very nice. Ooh. Head here first. Okay, no, I'm doing fine on supplies. That's where it was worse a moment ago. Nope. Extraction depot. Originally built by the Iran, the Utopia to coordinate with volatile extractions for massive terraforming projects. The station has been taken over by adventurers, freebooters, mercenaries seeking to avoid the watchful eye and heavy-handed hegemony. Here, there are no laws, but unwritten code of bravado and posturing maintains tense peace, so deals can be made, information traded, and spoils sold. The Ben miners who work the moons of Barad gather here to sell their hulls, tell tall tales, and otherwise unwind. Sparse, rare ores. Can't scavenge there, it's colonized. fair bit away. Huh. Tell. I think the one I was gonna go do is gone. Huh. Oh, that sucks. New survey complete. Oof. Slightly cooler and smaller than old Earth's sun, this Class K star most resembles Alpha Centauri B. It's particularly stable, burning on the lower end of the main sequence for tens of billions of years, and thus most likely a host of life-bearing and terraforming planets. Why did I just suddenly run out of supplies? I thought I had a fine amount. Or did I misread how much I had? I think I must have misread it. Oh well. Just hoping we might find a wreck out here or something. Here, I'm gonna stop for a little bit. BRB, folks. Hey, folks, and I'm back. I must have misread the quotes, or something just really siphoned them away. Let's try and get back. Actually, fuck it. We'll just reload it. No, I didn't misread them in the slightest. There must have been a massive drain on them. sleeve. Formed of a vast tiered structure, the first ancient fueling and repair gantries are hidden among crowded industrial hangars that lie in the shadow of a huge ring of laboratories and associated support systems. Higher still, commercial concourses, metroplex districts, and many winged shipyards are all watched over by command and control spire bristling with communication arrays and weapon pods. And there for me. Orcus Ganymede? Okay, what do you got? Carrier Command, Wing Commander. Sure, sounds good. He's got carrier command. Fighter wings and their crews have very specialized requirements. An experienced captain can make critical difference by providing proper support. And wing commander. Okay, brilliant. It's perfect for that. There's some markets over here. Actually, up here is a trader. Yeah, being near the sun drains supplies like a bastard. Wish the ship was better at avoiding those. Okay, I can only assume the guys must have already jumped off. Maybe it's this guy. Um, if this fleet does not reach its destination safely, it will cause a shortage of the commodities it carries. In addition, its loss would reduce the accessibility of Asheru by 8% for up to 3 months. Okay. Can't trade with them, can't do anything, they just tell us to fuck off. No description yet. Pollution. For farmland. Okay, let's head back over here and try and get into some pirate fights. Thank you. Oh well, we can please pick up the pieces. Ooh, derelict ship. What will we recovery like? New. Nice. Ah.